Are you serious? Are you serious? Peter Strzok just struck out. Peter Strzok has been fired by the FBI, and it's crazy. Let me tell you what's going on with this. The FBI has just fired Peter Strzok today, and because of his anti-Trump bias text tweets. What's weird, though, here is they kept the guy on until after he testified. So, in other words, the swamp will use you and abuse you. The Illuminati will get what they can out of you and then toss you into the swamp with the alligators. Peter Strzok just struck out. They kept him around, hid him away, waited till after he testified before Congress, so that, because you know, if you fire him like you're supposed to for this bias, this obvious bias, if you fire him and then he has to testify, he's got a chip on his shoulder, and his testimony is way different than it is when he's hanging on by a thread thinking maybe the FBI is going to hang on to him. So they wait, then they let him testify. He stands in there like a good soldier. When they're done, they kick him to the swamp, to the alligators. He becomes alligator bait. That's how they play in Washington. That's the swamp, folks. There's no loyalty among them. Are you serious? Matter of fact, fired FBI agent Peter Strzok struck out. It took his anti-Trump rhetoric public, setting up a defiant Twitter account now. He's got a GoFundMe page. He's looking for $150,000, he says, to help cover his legal costs and now loss of income. Peter Strzok, who played a lead role in both the Russian meddling and the Hillary Rodham Clinton email probe. This guy was involved in everything. He was involved in the fake Russian dossier. He was involved in investigation to this fake Russian collusion, confusion, illusion. Peter Strzok was the lead guy supposed to be interviewing Hillary Clinton. Peter Strzok was involved in the lost emails and the emails, the private server. Peter Strzok everywhere. Peter Strzok. Now Peter struck out. And you got to feel, you just got to understand that did he not understand how the swamp works? Deeply saddened by this decision, Peter Strzok wrote in a tweet, "It's been an honor, though, to serve my country. Work for the fine men and women of the FBI." He attached an image of the statement from his attorney that criticized his firing, saying the FBI and the American people deserve better. The American people deserve better than Peter Strzok. And the FBI certainly deserved a better individual than Peter Strzok. But the swamp got exactly what it wanted, a swamp creature. And so he was a part of the swamp. Swamp creature. The letter specifically lambasted the decision by the deputy director of the FBI. I thought he loved the FBI. I thought those guys were all his buddies. Guys, this is how it works. Use and abuse. And then when you're of no more use, throw you in the middle of the swamp as alligator bait. So that's the end of the Peter Strzok story for now. So one reason this is so bracing is that since the election, the tactic of the most establishment, these folks fought so hard. They covered up. They tried to protect Hillary. They did everything they had to do, everything they could. Peter Strzok was not an FBI agent, folks. Peter Strzok was a hired liar for the deep state. Okay, that's what he was. They used him through the whole thing, and then he's the fall guy. But they didn't do it right away. They had to wait till after he testified. Because if you fire him 6 months before he testifies, he's going to come in there and he's going to throw the FBI director, he's going to throw James Comey, he's going to throw Andrew McCabe, he's going to throw Robert Mueller and everybody else that he ever worked for in the FBI under the bus. Because he knows how ugly it is in the swamp. All right, well, I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy No live broadcast tonight. I just got here. But I will be live tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern. 12 noon Eastern, I'll be live. Are you serious? We're running out of time.